Hey everybody, what's up? It's Nate. Today I am setting up the I/O for the Haltech Elite 550 that I got yesterday. So I got Haltech's ESP program downloaded, and I go to new, set a 550, and then it's going to set up like the framework and prepare the maps, and just takes a couple seconds. And there it goes. So first place I'm going to start, this little gear up here, main setup, and I'm going to go ahead and put some engine information in. The capacity, it's asking for the displacement. So I went ahead and calculated that out. It's going to be 100.5 millimeters cylinder diameter. It's supposed to be a 78.9 millimeter stroke, and obviously it's 4 cylinders. Here's the formula, and to CCs I finally get 2503.566, so it's 250, was it 3566, yeah, something like that. It's 4-stroke, number of four cylinders. I'm not gonna worry about that. Not gonna worry about the VIN. Obviously it's manual, and with 5 forward gears. And firing order, that is the firing order by default, like 1, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, that's the firing order. So click on trigger. So I'm going to use the factory trigger system, which is a trigger and a half sync home, but it won't let me change the missing number of teeth on this. I found that. I go to like, no, not that one. One of these ones. Yeah, this one. So the trigger is off the starter, or not the starter, the teeth off the flywheel. And I think it's 60. Obviously, you're not going to have any missing off that, or else it's going to have a really funky start. So back to half cycle sync. We're not going to worry about TDC offset angle yet. Once we have the engine together, I can get that kind of close just by guesstimating what angle it's at comparatively to the sensors. And then I'm not going to worry about RPM filter. We're going to go ahead and leave quick start enabled. The trigger and the home sensors on the Porsche are 944 reluctors, or VRs, whichever you want to call it, which is an analog instead of a digital signal. Go ahead and leave these as is for now. Tuning, we're gonna do speed density on this one, map sensor, map reference, petrol, gas, and it is going to be sequential ignition based on the map sensor. We're gonna do a direct fire. You can do wasted spark, distributor, a bunch of other stuff, but we're gonna do direct fire with this one because I'm gonna run it off LS coils. And that's the main engine startup stuff. Well, when you start the program. Functions, you go down here to functions, and there are plenty. I mean, these things are so versatile. I mean, even on just like the 550, you can do a lot with it. It doesn't have as much inputs and outputs and stuff, but it's still got a lot going on. So we're gonna start at the top up here. We're just gonna leave that one good. Boost control, I don't need it to control boost because I've got a manual boost controller, so I'm gonna click that off. Coolant temperature sensor, that's needed, and we're gonna go by resistance. It's already pre-assigned. Calibrate it. You just type some stuff in here, and I'm gonna use the Porsche sensor. I should be like maybe a Bosch sensor. And I went online and just found some simple stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and type that in real quick. Do it like off camera. You just type it in though. As soon as you hit the number, it pops up with a little menu, and then you can also like delete columns that way, and you can add new columns with that too if you want. But I'll go ahead and get that typed in so you see what the graph looks like with everything typed in. All right. So I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Obviously, the more points, the smoother this is going to be. So moving on, we are going to turn the idle air control on. I do have a Bosch idle air controller. I'm going to look at the intake air temperature sensor. I need that. It's obviously pre-assigned because it does need that. Switch it to resistance. And I'm going to go ahead and type this in real quick. Okay, I got it all typed in. It's a Delphi sensor, and on the Delphi graph, they went like every 5 degrees, I think. I just went ahead, I just typed in every 10. It gets a little bit smoother function. I guess I missed one. Oops, hold up. We can add that real quick. Missed the 10-degree mark. 7.2, 10 degrees, and there it is. And see how that just kind of added it in there, right? Manifold pressure sensor, the map, it's on board. We're just going to use the onboard one. We are going to use an O2 sensor. And see how that turned up red because there is no O2 sensor assigned yet, and it's a narrowband. So I scroll down here for the narrowband. There it is, narrowband 2 sensor 1. Then it's not assigned. Edit connection, and see that A2 is a shielded. If you see the shielding up there, I think we're just going to go with an unshielded one. So click that. Okay. Now it's assigned. Hit apply. Saying there's still some errors. I think I need to assign the heater now. Turn it on. Click edit connection, and I'll just go here, digital. There. Now it's assigned. Apply. And what did I do wrong? Oh, on the O2 control, I need to assign that to a narrowband. And that should make it all happy. There you go. All green. All happy. Not gonna worry about overboost cut or RPM loader right now. We need attack. That might be helpful. I'm gonna assign that out. Throttle position, it's already pre-assigned because you have to have it. Calibration, you go through this wizard, and if I try and start it, it's just gonna give me an error. I guess you have to have everything hooked up, and it looks like step 1, step 2 at closed, and then wide open throttle, and then it just gives you like a linear setup right here. One thing I did forget to mention, if I go back up here, go calibration, it's like open, then Haltech's already included a bunch of other different calibrations, like there's some GM maps. If you scroll down, temperature, I mean it's just basically like there's some GM stuff, there's some Ford stuff. It's like the big name stuff, nothing crazy. Like they're not gonna have a bunch of stuff, just like some big name stuff. Obviously, they're not gonna have anything for the Porsche 944. And I think that's all the I/O I need right now. So they also have this cool function right here. You can view the I/O report. Click it, and on the left, these are available I/O, and then on the right, this is what's been assigned. It gives you the pin number, the wire color, That's the wire color according to their universal harnesses. And then it gives you where it's going. So let's look at that. You can print it out, and you're pretty much ready to start wiring this thing up then at that point. Okay, we're gonna apply. I think that's all the I/O need. So, yep. Thanks for watching, and I guess like it and subscribe if you want. That's cool. Thanks.